Good afternoon, folks. I have B for you. Now we're discussing adults over 50, exploring how adults over 50 experience disability. Okay, it emphasizes two intertwined themes: self-identify, rather whether whether older adults see themselves as disabled and healthcare support, whether they request or receive accommodations during medical visits, and framing suggests that disability is not only a medical or legal category, but also a matter of personal identity, which shapes how people interact with health systems. What the poll found: key insights, self-identification versus legal qualification. Only 19% of adults age 50 plus describe themselves as having a disability, yet the poll estimates that about half of older adults could legally qualify under the Americans with Disability Act, or ADA, because of physical or mental conditions. This gap shows that many people live with limitations but don't adopt the label disabled. Limited use of accommodations. Among those who identify as disabled or report functional limitations, just 18% have received accommodations during health care visits. That means most older adults are navigating medical appointments without supports they are entitled to, such as mobility assistance. Communication aids or extended appointment times. Age amplifies the disconnect. The disparity between legal qualification and self-identification grows with age. Adults 65 and older are especially likely to meet ADA criteria, but not call themselves disabled, which may reflect generational attitudes, stigma, or a desire to maintain independence. Why this matters: the disconnect has real consequences. If older adults don't see themselves as disabled, they may not request accommodations, leaving them at risk of poor health care experiences. The ADA was designed to guarantee equal access, but its protections only work if people recognize their abilities, eligibility, or if providers proactively offer supports. It also raises cultural questions. Disability identity is shaped by social norms, personal pride, and generational differences. Many older adults grew up before disability rights were widely recognized, so they may resist the label even when they face significant limitations. Practical implications for healthcare. Proactive providers' responsibility. Clinics should not wait for patients to ask routine screenings for functional needs. Mobility. Hearing, visions, cognition can help identify when accommodations are appropriate. Education and awareness campaigns. Older adults may benefit from clear, accessible information about what counts as a disability under the law and what supports are available. This could normalize asking for help and reduce stigma. Policy and system design. Health systems could integrate accommodations into standard practices, such as offering assistive devices, assistive assisted assistive living or listening devices, or ensuring exam rooms are accessible so patients don't need to self-advocate each time. Broader context. The poll reflects a large societal issue. Disability is often visible or minimized, especially in aging populations. Many people see their limitations as just getting older rather than a disability. This perspective can preserve dignity but also prevent them from accessing resources that improve quality of life. It underscores the importance of reframing aging and disability not as defects, but as parts of human diversity. By shifting the narrative, healthcare providers and policymakers can better support older adults in maintaining autonomy and well-being. Bottom line, the poll reveals a shrinking gap. While many adults over 50 legally qualify as disabled, far fewer identify that way or receive accommodations in healthcare. Bridging this gap requires proactive providers and practices. Education and cultural change. ensuring that older adults can access the protections and supports they deserve. Okay, guys, that's B. For C, I'm going to do a question and answer session. So I will be back on with C shortly. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks. I'll be back on with C shortly. See you guys shortly for C.